Let me check out the book. Looks awesome. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I see myself. The family portrait. Oh yeah, no, that one turned out good. It required a little bit of Photoshop work to mix and match all the people to make it look like you're parasailing, you know? Granted, we've never done the group parasail or the 2 workshops. This one? That one turned out awesome. That was kind of Nick and Sean's idea, right? It was their idea to do it. So I was like, no problem, of course. Like this one was a concept for Christmas time, kind of, just because the love for those old claymation Christmas movies. For the most part, working with Sean is up to me, but they like pop culture, so it's like tying back to pop culture, something funny, and then I share with like, hey, how about this idea? How about this idea? Right. Is this cool? And then I'll do some sketches, and then we work back and forth. They're not saying, paint this, paint this, paint this. It's like, here's what we like. Go and have fun. And in the end, you know, I just like to have fun, and if it makes me laugh, then I'm happy with it, right? I just hope that someone else likes it, you know, because I'm like, is it good? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I laugh when I see it? Yes. Nick loves Morrissey. And it was Paisley, right? When this came out as a Paisley board, which then Paisley was print. So I was like, well, how do I come up with an idea that incorporates both of them that's fun? And so I drew them like tandem biking and tandem skiing and tandem surfing. So I was like, oh, tandem surfing, awesome. And so I went on the internet, found some good pictures, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So what I ended up doing on that was I shot myself in both of those, because you don't have these guys in these positions, right? So I ended up that both of the bodies are myself. So, and I had me standing there with my arm out, you know, and then we photoshopped it all together, and then I that's how I work. I build it on the computer real kind of crappy, and then I make it work on a painting. So it was just kind of trying to get the 2 of those guys to look good on a skateboard. Thomas and I grew up in Dana Point, which is a little south of here. We went to high school together, but we skated. We had mutual friends that had a car. We drove and went to ditches and mini ramps, etc. So we kind of just like palled around. We did art together. He would start things and I would finish it. Thomas definitely was way more focused on art and was way better than I was. I just kind of wasn't really serious about it. I just had fun doing it. And we actually were in a ceramics class together. That was kind of where we did a lot of work. It's been awesome to be friends with Thomas for all these years. And yeah, we're in a band. I might have the cassette somewhere here. I can find that. Yeah, we were in a band called the Big Hogs. Kind of the Hogs was our little group of buddies, you know, so we were the Big Hogs. So I played guitar, Thomas sang. Our friend Tony, he played bass, and his brother played drums. Yeah, we were really good. That's a hard question. You know, I think, of course, of the kids' paintings, and those are probably what I'd grab. But yeah, no, I would say, yeah, those I guess are some of my favorites. Everything's replaceable anyway, you know. You can always, you can't replace people, so they would be first to be safe, and then, well, you know, all the photos are on the cloud. It came out originally because I'm just a mega Alien fan.
Okay.
Like when they first came out in the 90s, the Neil Blender speaker deck, the Steve Clark board, like those are in the, you know, Dwayne and Rob's boards, they were insane. Alien started doing the KTC boards, which is the Kill Trend Continuum, which was working with artists. I did the John Pryor board, and I did a painting of my daughter with a dog, you know, standing, you know, Lassie with like their logo was like the hand cut off.
Yeah.
So I put that in the dog's mouth. But with the John Pryor board, I just like John's part in Memory Screen. I didn't know the John at all. I just liked Memory Screen, and I loved his part in it. and how elusive and no one knows about him. Hunter, who I worked with, he was friends since he was from San Jose, and so I was like, oh, awesome. And I saw photos and I got super excited about John Pryor. So then it was perfect storm when got a photo from Hunter, put it on a piece of wood. My grandma paints on these like wood slabs, and that's kind of her style. So I was inspired by kind of how she painted. So I ended up painting the wood canvas. It's on a canvas, but the board, and it looks like a tree trunk, right? Just slid it up. So I painted that, and I did a portrait on there, and then I added some animals. I sent the art to Alien, and it just surprised. I didn't send photos or anything. I just said, here's the paintings, and Mike made them, and I'm sure it was a surprise to John because I didn't talk to him. He was AM for them, but he never went pro, and so I was like, well, let's give him a board.
So cool.
Yeah.